Scorpio, I am Jess from the Nimbi, bringing you a timeless tarot message. This message is intended to find you when you need to hear something within it most. Let's go ahead and get started with an overall energy for this spread. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, aliens, please give me the message that this Scorpio or this viewer needs to hear most at this time on their journey. Please and thank you. All right, Scorpio, any placement, cross watchers are always welcome. My intention is that a message will find you regardless of the sign I put in the title. So check out some of the other titles, guys, and see if any of them call your attention. There could be a message in there for you. All right, overall energy for Scorpio, please, for this reading. Overall, thank you. I'm having a hard time speaking. Words are not coming out correctly. All right, we've got the river. I love the horse in this. Horses for me are all about power. Rivers also have a very cleansing energy, so I kind of get that I'm seeing somebody who's incredibly muddy, just like showering off, and like all of the dirt, all of the nasty gunk stuff coming off of them, letting their true color shine, stepping into their power. Awesome. Let's see what this is all about, Scorpio. I've got a slightly new setup. Somebody gave me a table that is way nicer than the one that I had. So I had to kind of play around with some things. It's also way bigger than the one that I had. So I hope you like this new setup. Let me know in the comments. All right, Scorpio, what do we got? Oh, what message do we have for Scorpio today? The King of Swords, all right. Four of Swords. So I get this sense of somebody's finding some clarity in healing. Thank you. In taking a little bit of a time out. The Ace of Pentacles, nice. I just heard inheritance, so that's awesome. I rarely read that card that way, but there is some form of financial stability coming in for you is really how it feels. All right, what else do we got? Ooh. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, all in the reverse. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I feel like somebody turned their back to some offer of love. It wasn't recognized for what it was, is how it's coming through. I think that somebody is maybe looking at the past, either working through this energy right here, or, you know, kind of just like looking at the past of like how the past has led them to where they are now and finding truth and clarity in that. All right. Let's see what, all right. What are we going to get out of this? Okay, Scorpio. There's a sense of repentance. I keep hearing repent. I do receive channeled messages, guys, so only take the messages that resonate for you. And leave the rest. Also keep in mind these are general readings, so again, only take the messages that fit. Awesome. Six of Cups, please clarify the Six of Cups for Scorpio. Holy smokes. Okay. I'm gonna put all of this away. I do want to look at what it was, but Justice, the Queen of Cups, the Strength card, and the Empress. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna think on that for a minute. We've got the Tower and the Hierophant came face up. I'm hearing shattering tradition, being the rebel, being the black sheep. Maybe you have been that in the past, or maybe you're kind of shattering that past programming, that past belief system, and stepping into something new, really turning your back on. It's not really turning your back on it. It's just kind of like blowing open a whole new perspective to kind of what has been in the past. You know, we've got the Queen of Cups. We've got a lot of feminine energy coming through right here. With this Empress, the Strength card, the Queen of Cups, and the Justice card. And this is like saying to me, this is, I'm owning who I am. I'm taking my power back, you know, and that may come as a surprise to some people. I'm going to put those cards back. We'll see if any of them want to come out again. But yeah, it's I just keep hearing black sheep. Something is being like thrown overboard. That's funny. I just had to laugh because we're talking about the river as the overall energy. Like it's like just throwing these ideas, throwing these. I just saw like a big brick, a big cement brick, big block being thrown overboard, and it's like something was like keeping you stuck, anchoring you down, weighing you down. Okay, interesting. Let's talk about this King of Swords energy. Thank you. The Four of Wands. Can I get, oh God. What is going on, Scorpio? All right, I'm putting all of that back. That was like 10 cards. Can I just get one more card, please? Okay, the Seven of Cups. Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, coming with the King of Swords. Yeah, there's some sense of really being kind of lost in confusion. You want to have a solid foundation to build upon. You want, I'm hearing union for some of you. So there could be something coming through of like marriage or a commitment, which also comes through with this Hierophant. You know, finding clarity in that. But we have the Seven of Cups coming through. And I got to figure out now the window with my new camera setting. There we go. So the Seven of Cups, it's like, you know, he's kind of, I hear dazed and confused. I'm literally hearing that song, the Led Zeppelin song, Dazed and Confused. So that song may be important to some of you, but there's just this like lost in all of the fog of what could be, all of these possible potentialities. There's a hint of distraction coming through, maybe getting distracted by riches. Maybe that's what this Ace of Pentacles is all about. But there's a want, a desire, a need to have some kind of solid foundation coming through. Okay, I'm gonna move these down. Okay, I think you're finding clarity that these distractions are going to be short-lived distractions because this is clarifying the King of Swords after all, and he is very clear on what he wants. All right. Tell me about the Four of Swords for Scorpio, please. Four of Swords, thank you. The Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so the way this is coming through is really interesting. This Five of Pentacles feels very much like this energy over here, this Hierophant, this with the Tower, kind of like the structures that are generally meant to support people. In the back of, or in the background of this card, we have you know, a church. Oftentimes they're you know, associated with helping people, right? And giving them structure, foundation, a belief system, things like this. These people have their back to the church. It's almost like they, I just heard that the church is too good for them. That's a little rough. So I don't know if any of you feel that way, but really turning your back to these structures, to these beliefs that that maybe you felt in the past were open to everybody, but now you're feeling like there's something closed off from you. That's an interesting energy. There's this Queen of Pentacles though, and this Queen of Pentacles is a very abundant, very nurturing energy. She's very giving, freely giving, I'm hearing. So it's kind of the opposite of this energy. I think that you're pulling yourself back from this energy and coming into this energy, trying to find kind of the balance between these two energies by retreating from this. That Five of Pentacles doesn't feel so much as being left out in the cold as it does like turning your back to it because it was no longer serving you. Interesting, the King of Swords making his appearance right down there. Just confirmation that that was kind of the intended message. I think, you know, I feel like that was the intended message. I don't know why I would doubt that. I channel. That's, some of you maybe are doubting. That's probably what it is. Some of you maybe are doubting. You're turning your back to these structures, these traditions, these belief systems that I feel were probably pretty deeply ingrained. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. Thank you. The Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I like this. Two aces coming through here, and we have progression. We're moving in from this kind of idea stage to deciding how to manifest it. So the ones and the twos, there isn't actually a tangible manifestation yet, right? This is an idea. This is some kind of passionate inspiration coming through. And then the Two of Wands is about making a choice. Like, do you follow that passionate inspiration that has come into you, or do you stay in your comfort zone? Now, this is coming through with the Ace of Pentacles. So there is something new coming in, and it's tangible with this Ace of Pentacles. It's something that you can actually touch. You know, could also be structures, belief systems, you know, something that you build upon, right? You would build upon a belief. So that to me would represent something associated with a pentacle. So, you know, there's this sense of like following your inspiration, following your passion, following an inner calling, that, you know, you're kind of trying to decide between, because I think you're being offered a new way of being, a new way of existing. Interesting. And I still am hearing like, I just like keep seeing, like a slot machine, you know, and like you hit the jackpot, and then I hear all of the money like ding, 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 and like just spilling out of the machine. So like for some of you, you could be coming into some kind of money. So that feels actually really nice also. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to really dig in your reading actually. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups in reverse. Felt like one flipped over, but apparently not. Tell me about the Ace of Cups in reverse for Scorpio, please. Ace of Cups. Whoa. All right. The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Interesting energy to come out. So this Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So I think you were offered an opportunity to collaborate on something tangible, no less. I do find it interesting that they're kind of in this church setting, because there's this underlying theme of like structure, rigidity, belief systems coming through. And then we've got this Nine of Wands, very guarded energy. So maybe turning your back to something that you love, to something that you were passionate about, to working together with other people on this kind of structure that you're trying to build, that it feels like it's also connected with that Four of Wands. On this structure that you're trying to build, there's a defensiveness against it. So I don't know if this is two separate things. Maybe for some of you it is. Or if this is like one thing coming together. I'm feeling a little choked up, so that's a little weird. Yeah, there's this very guarded energy though coming through, and I get fear is really coming out. Fear of rejection. Okay, that's what I just heard. Fear of rejection. So, you know, putting yourself behind this barrier to not be susceptible to rejection, because if you don't open up to the opportunity to receive love, then you can't get rejected. I just heard this quote the other day. What was it? It was vulnerability equals availability. Availability equals, what was it? I feel like it's sitting right over there. I feel like it's really important. I don't know why I'm really being drawn to it. Hang on, guys. Okay, I knew exactly where it was. Vulnerability equals availability. Availability equals presence. Presence equals power. There's something to that. I was like, I never have to get up to get something for a reading. Somebody needed to hear that. Yeah, being vulnerable, being available helps you step into your power. Okay, talk to me about this Eight of Cups in the reverse, please. There's a lot of fear coming through now, Scorpio. Thank you. I'm feeling a little choked up. Okay, one more. Thank you. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. The Emperor, he's coming off as very controlling right now. Interesting. So I feel actually that this is somebody you want to walk away from. Somebody that you want to walk away from because there is this sense of control. I'm hearing dictator, somebody telling you what to do. You're having a hard time letting go of this person. It really feels like a person. It could be a job. It could be something that you're very connected to in some way that helps you feel stable. You're not walking away from this person, and I don't really know why, but I feel like you should. Yeah, I don't. It's going to be different for everyone. This is a general reading, so really it, is going to be, subject to whatever is around you. I feel this sense of somebody's very controlling in your environment, and you're having a hard time letting go of them because you want stability. You want, I just also heard that they are greedy. Okay. So they are clinging onto you also energetically, or, making you feel, I hear gaslighting. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with that kind of situation. There's some fear of walking away from somebody who is controlling, dominating, dictating kind of how you should be, how you should act, who you should look at. Okay. All right, guys. So it's kind of that foundation, right? Interesting. Talk to me about this Six of Wands in the reverse, please. Thank you, the Devil. All right. One more. Thank you. And the Hanged Man. Okay. All right. We've got the Devil and the Hanged Man coming through now. The window is shining my cards. Okay. So the Devil and the Hanged Man, clarifying the Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is feeling stuck. This is feeling trapped. This is feeling tied to a situation, bound. I'm seeing somebody bound to something, like literally tied up, like their whole body tied up. There's a blindfold and everything. It's like, there's a lack of recognition that that's what's going on, that there's some situation that is really entangled, that you're entangled in some kind of situation that's actually pretty toxic. It feels like you're very stuck. I feel like maybe you aren't seeing it, or you haven't seen it, or you're about to see it. That could be why this tower is over here. Maybe you're seeing it finally. Interesting. Yeah. You're coming into clarity. You're stepping back. You're pulling your energy back to retreat and find clarity. And maybe then you're seeing it. And in the past, perhaps you weren't seeing it. Yeah. There's that judgment call. Did I say resurrection earlier? Repent. That's what I said. I think that was this reading. I'm pretty sure that was just now. Because we're cleaning off the past. We're cleaning off all that mud, all that gunk, all the words that were said. Okay. Words that were said, and we're going to reclaim our power. Right now, though, we're not in our power, right? It's kind of an illusion in this river, but as soon as you rinse the gunk off, and you step into your power, right? Because we're going to become vulnerable and available and be present and find our power. I felt like that was really important, Scorpio. Yeah, so there's the judgment call for you. We're going to, let's see. All right, I'm being drawn to the animals for you. Just for a last, just kind of a send-off message. Okay. Tell me what, thank you, dog, yeah. All right. Dogs are about loyalty. 14, though, breaks down to a 5. It's coming through as there's some kind of conflict in loyalty. Be careful of who you're loyal to, I'm being guided to say. Because, dogs, they unconditionally love. They just keep coming back. They are eternally loyal to their owners, even if it's not such a great situation. But you're being called to change it, right? We've got the 14 breaking down to a 5. So change is really coming through. Be loyal to yourself. Okay. Let's grab you a fortune. All right, that one's stuck in my fingers. You will always have good luck in your personal affairs. Interesting. On the bottom of it, it says learn Chinese, and then it says be fine. So yeah, be fine. Interesting. Yeah, where do I want to put that? Be fine. I'm gonna put that right there. Coming up out of the dead and moving on to something new. All right, Scorpio, well, that's what I've got for you today. I hope that this content resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. I do daily oracle messages as well as tarot readings. And ooh, I always love your comments, guys. They're amazing. So thank you so much for your support. And until next time, sending so much love and light. Bye, guys.